And we feel like we can just make things happen anyway, anyhow. But one thing that I want us to know today is that there is no quick fix anywhere. There are times when you just feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again. The most distinct thing about parenting is that it's different for everyone and it's different for every child. So if you have 4 kids, it's going to be different with all of them because they've got different temperaments and different composition. So it might be a bit difficult for you to be able to apply the same method for your first child or your second child. And that's why you have to pay attention to these things. And sometimes when you feel like but your brother, you tell your maybe second child that, but your brother gets it right away, but your second child is not getting it because they're not made up that way. And sometimes you feel like a failure. Sometimes you feel like you're not doing the right thing. I just want to tell you that you are a parent. You are not a magician. If it was about magic, a lot of things would have happened. But the reason for miracle is because there's process in everything. So even on your parenting journey, one of the things you should know is that it is a journey. And there's going to be a lot of processes that the child has to go through to be able to strengthen themselves even in the journey of life. Let's say, for example, you give birth to a baby and they start walking immediately. You know, the process of failures, the not listening, the tantrum, everything is part of the parenting journey. And everything is part of the ingredients to cook the child. You're not a magician, and don't beat yourself up because things are not working. And you move the shoe to the right place, and you see it, and they stand up to go and move the shoe to the right place, and in your head they've moved the shoe. You're like, excuse me, I told you to move this shoe. And you repeat an instruction for a child more than 10 times, more than any amount of time you can say, and it looks as if you are talking to the wall. When I was thinking about this topic, one of the things that came to my head was that the result of parenting might not even show in 3 years. Along your growth in life, you've picked up these things and it has been a value that has been stored in you, and now that there is need for it, you begin to exhibit them. You feel like they are disobedient. But I want to tell you that most of the time, your child gets it.